Hey guys, what's up? Jason Guyman here. Just going to give you another tip trick for your pressure washing business to make you more money and to make you be able to grow successfully. So, this is my question was asked by a couple people, and I'm going to give you the answer of how we do it, not necessarily how you do it. There's all the ways, different ways to do it. But with that being said, there's a lot about pricing, and when you're pricing yourself, there's a lot of factors that involved into pricing. You know, some people think that you can go out there and do a $99 house wash and you're gonna make money at it. Yeah, you can if you're on quantity and you want to do 1,000 of them, but good luck on that, and then make, some money. But you're not gonna make a lot at that either. So this is for roof cleaning. Roof cleaning, some of the factors that we have involved in it is we charge so that way we can cover our risk. And there is a lot of risk. One is your insurance is going to be higher if you let your insurance company know that you're doing roof cleaning. Your insurance is going to be higher for doing roofs. It's dangerous. You got to use ladders. You're using stronger chemical, and you are there's a lot more liable that can go wrong with you or with the process than just the general house washing. So we take in fact all those factors. So when we first started out, we've been around the 500 to 550 just to show up at your house. For us, we feel that if for the risk that it's going to take us or one of our employees to climb a ladder, safely spray the roof, not overspray and kill all the bushes down below and coming down the drains to make sure everything's wet. Normally it's 2 people, it's got to be on the job. So whenever we have somebody on the ladder, we always want 2 people there, because remember, safety first. We definitely want safety, guys. Pay attention when you got somebody on a ladder. Sometimes that ladder, you may have to put it on concrete, and when you got to put it on concrete, you really need to have somebody footing that ladder so that that ladder don't slip on that concrete. But with that being said, our base is about $550 to $600 is where we start out to show up to do a house clean or to do a roof cleaning. Now, with that being said, our sweet spots of people wanting to have house or roof cleaning is around the 1,800 to 2,200 square feet houses, and then it goes on up, and we got a pretty good sweet spot of 3,000 above. And when we do roof cleanings, we just don't do roof cleanings. A lot of these do 2 service deals. So now our ticket's not 500, 550, it's 550 plus a $250 house wash, because we might knock a little bit off because they're doing a house wash. We're already there. It's not going to take us a long time to go ahead and house wash. Guess what? You already got the hoses out to keep all the stuff from dying and keeping it all wet. And once you get that roof clean, then you can just come along and clean everything else. So usually with roof cleaning, we get our higher tickets from roof cleaning, because we not only, and here's another thing with pricing, we just don't send one price and go. We have 2 to 3 different pricing. We actually have 4 packages on our package system. So first is the roof, and they get to see every one of these prices. So that way, most people will pick the middle ones in the first place. They don't even like picking the low ones, just because it's something to do with your mind telling you that why would you want to go with the low one? Let's go with the middle, or even I'm a premium type of person and now I want the premium service. And if you didn't offer that, you just lost out on $500 more. What we do is our first package is the roof clean. And like I say, we went from trying to do it by the square, how many square a roof is, and how big the house is, and 1-story versus 2-story does make a factor, because if you got a 2,000 square foot house, and it's 2-story, you really only have 1,000. But guess what? We're not charging 1,000 price. We're charging the 2,000, the $600 range to get there. With that also being said, when it's a one story, if it's a one story, 3,000 foot house, then we might be a little bit higher because it's going to use us more chemical and more soap and more risk of making stuff go away, die. But with that being said, so we do the roof clean. We'll upsell the window, or we'll upsell the house wash. Then we'll upsell the house wash, and then we'll upsell exterior window cleaning, which is about another $100 to $150, depending on how big it is. The house wash is anywhere from $200 to $300, $350, depending on how big the house is. Window cleaning, we're going to upsell the window cleaning, and then if you want the fourth package, we actually upsell the driveway. Now the driveway, now these three here, we can quote pretty easy all online. We look up how big the house is, go to Google, see how big realtor.com said the house is. We'll check a couple of different places. Our county has a good tax thing that the PVA that we can look up, and it gives us, some of them will tell you how big the deck is, how big the driveway, how big everything is. So with that, we'll do all that kind of stuff, is we'll double check, just make sure we know what the size of the house is. But, so we'll add, so a house wash or a roof clean can be anywhere from $550 to about $1,000, maybe a little bit more, we'll do more, depending on how big, but usually our average is in between that $500 and $1,000. And then our house washing added on to it is anywhere from $200 to $400 to $500. That's an add-on for the roof clean. And then our window cleaning will be anywhere from $100 to $200, depending on, and that is for only exterior windows. And that has to be done, and they have to have all the screens out. We don't remove the screens. All we do is exterior window cleaning using the water-fed pole. We don't do traditional. We use the water-fed pole, make sure there's no spots, and we move on. So, with that being said, and then the driveways you kind of got to be careful of how big they are, because if it's a big driveway, you don't want to charge $200 there. If it's a two-car garage, you can do it in 30 to 45 minutes. It's $200. If it's something, you got to be charging enough to make it worth your time to be doing this stuff. Because remember, there is a lot of factors. You have your chemical cost, you have your gas, you have your ladder cost, you have your equipment cost breaking down, you have equipment, your insurance, if you're paying employees, if you're paying workers' comp, if you're paying taxes, if you're being a real business, you got to have all this stuff. So, like I say, Jason Guyman here. If you have any questions, please ask down below, and hope you have a great day. Thanks, bye.